everybody. I'm learning.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Tonight, it's a preseason matchup between the Tennessee Titans and the Washington Redskins. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is out of bounds, getting it just shy of the 35. Well, we saw the practice film this week. They wanted to focus on these intermediate passing plays, and it paid off there.
And they took that focus not just to the practice field, but in the film room to show the guys exactly what they wanted, what types of looks they should expect to get, and how they would beat those coverages each and every time, and it paid off on that play.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
That throw has to be a quarterback's dream, doesn't it? Big tight end, curling in the middle of the field, so it's great sight lines for him. And when they show their numbers back to the quarterback, when they sit down right there, that should be pitch and catch.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. So 1 yard to go here on third down. And they'll go on the ground. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a fourth down.
I know it's the first half, but it's still hard to curb the enthusiasm for that stop. 3rd and 1, and the offense can't get there. The defensive team has got to feel very good about themselves. Great job out leveraging the offense.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22. Let's see what the offense comes with here. 2nd and 8. They'll run again with Bernard. Bernard churning, and he lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
No coach or team's ever happy when someone has a turnover, but if there's ever a good time to do it,
preseason.
Yeah, right now. You know that come regular season, he's going to be ready to go, and maybe he'll remember, yeah, I don't want to do this when it comes time for the games to count.
They'll try and start this drive in the air, and he rifles one incomplete. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. Stiff-armed him. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run, probing now early to try and get things done later.
And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to...
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Their dangerous wide receiver. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
This one complete to Jordan Reed. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
the speed, I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. See if they stay on the ground for second down.
All right, here we go. Green, 39. Green, 39.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. On the screen, Bernard. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a third down. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or two. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the first round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future all-pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very... And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th. So on 4th down, the Redskins will call on Tress Way to punt it away.
You and I both know we're into a whole new realm of football because we're not just looking at tendencies anymore. We're looking at analytics, and I've got to think the analytics on 3rd and 1 say run the football.
This is taken at the 10. 12 yards on the return that time, and it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And a night...
So
carry there of 15 yards.
I actually love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed.
Much.
He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
I traded for a superstar rookie.
Preston Smith from his outside linebacker spot. He comes up to drop in for a loss.
Oh, yeah, that's rough, Casey.
And plays like that really hurt play calling.
That
they had a really nice
I
game
am
on
Dodge
the previous
Gator.
play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack.
Gator,
Excellent pressure
run.
up front.
I think Gator might actually be better than Dodge.
Down he goes.
A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll
Dodge
result
was a
in
hybrid
fresh set
linebacker
of
anyway.
downs. Well, clearly
No,
one of
he
his
was a higher
advantages as a
range
passer is his
linebacker.
height, sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes
Oh, I
things
thought
tougher
Dodge was the
defensively,
linebacker
doesn't
that you
it?
could rid of.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He was like a hybrid. Because he started as a linebacker.
Yeah, he doesn't have the strength. I mean, he's the 16th best defensive end in the league according to that overall.
which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback has to slide.
Come on, I got to do one Hail Mary and you know,
Back to throw. He's going to
So
air one out.
Eckert and Bosch both had a pass interference
It's
call.
incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Right,
With the former volunteer Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Titans with the football here to begin quarter number 2. They're on the march, but facing a third down here. Here's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. They tried to run the counter, just that the defense wasn't fooled.
And when they're not fooled, you see the end result. Because what you're doing there, you mentioned the counter. You're using your offensive linemen sometimes to pull or move to influence the defensive front to go in that direction and create the space back in the other side and block it appropriately. But you're exactly right. Didn't move him. Sat there waiting for him and made the play.
And here come the Redskins now. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play. That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gain, they can run that play on any down.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And he finds a man with a crossing route. That one goes for 24 yards.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the
right place. Well, I gave up my round 1.
How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
They want to dump it over the top to him. And again, this time to the tailback. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
I was going to use him as a
defensive like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
3rd and 13.
Surveying the field. And he finds his target. It's sharp. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
I can run up to the 4 if I wanted to, but
and now a first down following that long gain.
I did. But he's just not gonna. He doesn't see any playing time.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give, and down inside the 15 he goes.
Would you have Gator and
give him 13 yards there?
Yeah, now that I have a superstar, I now have a superstar, and then Gator got on the other side. So
well, that's what I'm saying. You didn't like having him.
First down. What a surprise for everyone. And as a former safety, if he breaks into the secondary and you see him coming, you just know that's a whole lot of man you've got to deal with now.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Poor guy
and able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And the 8th play of this drive coming up.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense.
Also, normal devs aren't serviceable.
I'm not too sure how many guys are going to run up and tackle him.
And his throw
I make
is
normals quick.
incomplete.
Just looking at from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
You heard it here, folks. If you play for the Tennessee Titans and you don't turn into a quick dev, you're gone.
4 yards on 3rd down.
Oh, if only that was true. Oh my God, the new
Preston McAllister, if you don't make a quick dev by next season, you're gone.
The new iPhone update has guinea pig emojis.
First down as he's tackled at the 1. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball.
You know that
right
super
now,
fast tight end I had that I let go? The Redskins have him right now, and they keep spreading him out wide. Fuckers.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. A great play there. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Redskins are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And that moment we just saw, always so special for any rookie. The first touchdown of his career.
And there's nothing like anticipation, is there? You know he's been dreaming about it, thinking about it. It's been
Another question,
every bit of his being.
Can Mariota get them the ball?
It gets done. He's got to feel great right now.
Mariota's not even playing.
We started all even as the kicks away.
Yeah, it's after the second
Oh,
quarter.
why the hell do you have Derrick Henry train kick? Really? Fuck you, man. I don't want him playing at all. You need to throw him out there. Alright. No, Derrick Henry, you stay. Derrick Henry, you're number 4 on the depth chart. Just live with it. Melvin Nolan, he's actually in the game right now, left end. I need to trade the other defensive end too. Yes, I want Mooney returning kicks. That'd be stupid.
Return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
I almost have Brad Keselowski. I have like a tight end who's like Klowski or something.
Here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And last time out, they had to punt the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
There always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up.
I almost grabbed the safety out of Kansas City, Patrick Carlisle. He's the only superstar development strong safety to draft. But I started looking at my team and I'm like, I'm going to way too many people to sign that year. I can't afford to do that.
Yeah, that's the tough part about it. It's nice when you get so young, but
like next year, Alshon Jeffrey's a free agent. Marco Blackshear's a free agent. Griffin Mingo's a free agent. Drew Finney's a free agent. Heath Barrett's a free agent. It's going to be an expensive year.
Hi, Charlie.
So there you go, holding by the offense, and that'll push him back.
Oh,
changes everything now as you try and figure out what your playbook has for you. Longer yardage situations, tougher to execute and pick up first downs.
They'll look to throw here. And he's got it. Got his man on the end round. Complete. It's a 14-yard pickup, but it'll still be second down. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now's a play caller. Because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go
big
totally
trades and
away
then like
from
user trades.
But you do say, guess what?
The
We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
Quickly here, and that's complete.
I'd like to help swap out because he's got like problems, but it's just like nothing I could really give him that would hurt contract-wise.
It is, and I know that
I just traded Marquise Wilson, but I think Marquise Wilson
you don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what
Right.
he does
I mean,
is
one
he
year,
takes away having to make
one year
those
guys
slide
aren't that
steps
big
in the
of a deal
pocket
because they'll come
to
off the
find
ball.
angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
Second down following the run.
There he is. Kowalski.
He'll look to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Oh, I need to figure out my quarterback situation. I'm going to roll with Mariota for the future.
Incomplete pass on second down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on third. They come out here in the eye. They'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete.
Good,
and he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
I like how he's got like all of his hair up in front of his butt, and then like it's just like smooth.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Yeah, I'm still mad at him about the bowl.
They'll give it to him right up the gut.
I have one guinea pig, Jake, that every time I put his pellets into his bowl, he tips the bowl over.
A 12-yard touchdown run.
That's like
and the Titans have taken the lead.
I mean, every time.
And that touchdown gives them a
He
touchdown
Remember,
lead
leader,
before
she'll
they
knock
attempt the
she'll
extra
flip the
point.
plate over.
What a great way to end the half.
And the worst part is, his cage mate we just paired him with, he doesn't do that, but he's starting to do it now that he's with him.
Oh, jeez.
He's teaching
he's
Dan
got
hands.
it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
He is cute, but I still want him. Because I clean his cage and I pick up all his pellets and he just knocks it over again.
Cuteness can only get you so far.
That's alright. Jake says cuteness can only get you so far. You better shape up, Charlie.
They will send this one away.
He looks serious.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Oh, look, the tight end they gave him holding.
So he got his hands a little too far outside. The ref caught him.
Oh
threw
no,
the flag.
Charlie in a blanket?
Look at
It's a pig in a
Washington as
blanket?
they come onto the field. And the ball backed way up. So
Charlie don't like that,
apparently.
apparently.
Time on the clock. Probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Where did John Love
overthink it in this situation. Either
Well, we're both pet people, and she had gerbils
Just a yard
before,
on the pickup there,
and
and
so
it'll
we
bring up
wanted
a
something
2nd and
bigger
9.
before we got a
A
dog.
1-yard gain could look like a
She wanted
disaster,
a rabbit.
but all
I
depends
wanted
on how
the
the game
giant
is going.
rabbits.
Is it a series
settled
of
on
1-yard
guinea
gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more.
We
If it's
had
just the
2.
occasional-
Enjoyed the hell out of them, so we got 4,
Guy can't
then
even finish
6,
his Snickers.
then 8.
We're going to get right to the third quarter. Let
now
me
we might
spit
have
this
time.
out.
You might have time.
So both teams
We
have
just
their
we just
marching
been
orders, and
like
we'll get
we've
going
actually
again
only
here in
bought
quarter
4.
number
We just
3.
adopted the
That's
rest.
fielded into the end zone. Oh, nice move. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down
Now Jake
at
has
the
a problem with
21-yard
this.
line.
He went from 1 to 2. Right, just says those are way more expensive.
Just a little bit.
How's the little one doing today?
She's throwing here to start the drive. She's just teething. Once she gets her teeth cut, she'll be okay.
When did she had Jasper before you, right?
Yeah.
How old was he when you guys started dating? Okay.
He was 5.
Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit.
So the
for
good
being more
old
precise with it.
first time.
No one got it. And they'll bring it down at the 27-yard line. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd.
At least she had some
For a
experience.
second there, I thought that might break big.
Oh, yeah, it definitely
Screen
helped.
pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
I don't think I was paying attention there. I think I was driving. Did I score before
that brings up 4th.
Yeah, I think.
Here's Tressway now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first.
Partner, how many times have you heard it?
I don't know
Pressure
how to put that
creates
in football.
diamonds, right?
Maybe it happens.
Just that fluid. You don't even realize when you score
That's what
anymore.
they got. They got after
I
him,
really
and he
like
was
that
fortunate
run.
just to get rid of
Really
it.
Yeah, he just
dude.
had to chuck it away. This will be taken at the 10.
Run. You can get to the outside. There you go.
Look at the dance and the juke.
Oh, get by him.
Whoa.
He's got no stamina left.
Go down.
Run. He's got no stamina and he's still outrunning him. Run, Riley. Nice. That might be the... What? Not only was that an awesome 90-yard punt return that you should really watch, but I think the Redskins have a dude on their team. His last name is Office.
Hey, rookie. That's the way to make an impression. Return one for a touchdown.
Yeah, welcome to the party. We saw him fielding
The
those
juke move,
punts
then he broke a
before the
tackle.
game, and it just had a little bit of a look in his eye, didn't he?
He did. He was a confident young man, and now we know why.
Extra point attempt here still to come.
I'm serious though. I think the Redskins have a linebacker.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
I like it.
He's doing work all the time.
So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
It was, I had like a really bad moment the other day where I was like, I wish I could leave the Titans, start a new franchise with another team and make them like the Indianapolis. Oh, big fumble. Not with the recovery. And make the Indianapolis Colts be Peyton Manning going all over the field. Indianapolis Colts. But I didn't know how to quit the Titans.
Probably good for him to get it out of his system right now.
Just hope for him and the team it's not a sign of things to come.
Yeah, without a doubt. Plus, gotta worry about making the team. Those types of errors don't help.
Does that work with that bedset?
And that is incomplete here.
Then let's do
Well, sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
What's Pig Blue?
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. When he can make a play himself, as we just saw there,
are they playing with the ball again?
Now the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on 3rd. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got his man on the out route. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
I think does
but it appears that they read
Alex
man
need wide
defense and
receivers?
went to
Is that
the
what
out
his deal
route.
is?
And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing,
like
and they got it done.
And then he goes down to like a 70.
They'll look to throw here on
I mean, I have some wide receivers that can actually play, but their overalls are just super low that I could like kind of skip them in a trade.
Really hard to cover because the timing is so quick.
I mean, he just traded for Wilson. Wilson's 78,
and get
so
to the football.
that should fill
That's why he was able to bat it away.
Offense still needing 10 yards. Second
Yeah,
down.
I mean, Wilson's on the bad receiver.
Yeah.
I don't run a lot of anything bigger than a 3 wide receiver set. So
oh, that was a bad play.
Usually if I come out with more than 3 wide receivers, I'm going to screen
Yeah, I'm trying to spread it. I'm trying to run more of a balanced run. I mean, I'm pretty balanced to begin with.
Maybe he's a little uncertain about where to go with the
football.
And at this level,
no, you don't need to get your passing game wrong because we don't need you to be able to do 2 things.
I miss being like my New Orleans Saints when I was
He'll get it up here this time to the 21. It'll be a gain of 6.
With Derrick Henry, I feel like I'm a failure. I don't pound the football.
Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense,
Gordon.
Oh, I miss Gordon. Forgot about him.
And they'll run it here. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation now.
Hill had a ridiculous receiving
team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation.
What did he get for Trent?
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Traded up into the 2nd round or something.
Oh my God! He should have got at least the first one.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
What did he get? What did he try to
You almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
He doesn't even remember what he traded for.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And that play went nowhere.
And it happened so long ago
yardage.
on the transaction.
It'll be back at the 36. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
With the struggles we're seeing,
he is his own worst enemy.
Today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some
so
screens, some draws, some quick hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run.
I mean, when he had those wide receivers and then he started running football, I mean, that was dangerous. I mean, that's how he improved so much. When you got to respect that passing game, and you sneak the run in, and you're like wide open for it.
And they didn't let him get anywhere near it.
Yeah, now he's got like 5 rushing
as he's on to punt for Washington.
He says I don't know what he's working on in preseason, but he said he's going to run it regular.
We'll see.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's
if he just goes back to one-dimensional, he's going to go back down.
I tried.
It's too difficult to be a one-dimensional.
I tried to give Parham kind of a joking warning of, I think you should diversify your playbook instead of just hot route every time to the same plays.
In their direction, but maybe another pick.
I mean, it's such a gray line of spam.
Right now, he's hugging them.
And they'll try the ground game here. Running back across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Cockridge came out of nowhere. I don't know what his overall was. I don't think it was that good.
No. Oh, yeah.
He started working, someone got him into a quick dub.
No, he was a quick dub when I got him, I thought.
Oh, he was?
Yeah. Well, I read the first year, all he did is return kicks. And he, the first kickoff he returned was for a touchdown.
3rd down, 6 yards to go for the offense.
That's the only reason why I have Jakeem Grant at wide receiver. The dude's 5'6", 165. Like, he's not an NFL wide receiver.
A gain of 13 and also a first
but he's at a 96 speed and he's at 99
and the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes.
Yeah, I mean, you could.
He's been in the league for 3 years, over the 2 years that I had him.
You know what you could have done with him is like a formation sub and slip him into the backfield for like a wide receiver screen or something.
Run him like a Ty Montgomery kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you're not going to pound the football because it's fumbled, but like that little play where you swing him out into the flat, yeah, and the wide receivers are already blocking for him. I mean, that's the stuff like that will kill people. But you also risk having him in there for other plays in that formation if you use it. So.
Yeah. The last thing I need from him is to get lit in any sort of way. Anything than like a normal rattle tackle, I'm afraid he's going to die.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone is going after the football.
He was like a 67 overall when I got him. And 2 straight Pro Bowls put him up to a quick dev.
And it looks like you've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Comes the tight end.
I just put him on route running and stuff on all his points.
They'll set up to throw.
So, I mean, he can run a route. He just can't take a hit.
Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now 4th down.
That's why I start
Here's
that
Brett Kern now.
Freeney guy.
He's on to punt for Tennessee.
In the slot, he's like 6'6", 230. Like, he's a big dude who's gonna catch a pass and take a hit. He's not gonna burn you one-on-one on the corner.
Get out.
And that is how you
At
do
the
it,
one.
my friends.
Nice.
This will be spotted out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work.
I'm going to take the risk with 3 wide
scoreboard,
receivers if they're going to try to run it up the middle here on the 1.
Drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They
know
know the
still at the 1.
And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time. Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation.
Stupid not to
you know
keep
they're
guessing
going to bring
this.
the pressure defensively. So I remember playing in these spots, and my coach was always saying,
Get him, safety. Nice.
He's not gonna make it.
Nutton? Is that Nutton? Who got it? Nutton with a safety and a fumble recovery. Dude is all over the field. I need to find him more playing time.
We'll return with more
He's a monster.
I mean, he's just around the football. It'll help development, but I don't have anywhere to put him.
Trailing here as we
He
get
just
down
got
to good
nose
stuff.
for it.
Quarter
Yeah.
number 4.
Mooney money.
This is taken at the 15.
Oh, he got rid of. By Office. Fucking Office leveled me.
Come the Titans now.
Dun,
Out in
dun,
front.
dun.
Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
Keep calling rollouts to the right.
Punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their
Oh, and fucking picked off by Office. God damn it. Oh no, his first name starts with a B. If it's Box Office. That would be...
Easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. Boy, people are really happy about those picks. Any fantasy team that has this defense.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
I'm just trying to find
As if he didn't have enough to think about. On that route, the comeback route, coming back to the football and catching it.
As it sounds, it's a good thing that Leonard Floyd got hurt because all those.
What are you doing? Get back on the other side. Oh, fuck you.
Easier to deal with the sideline since you've got better vision of it.
I think that's a great point because you should know
I got
exactly
Bacon.
where you're going and
Bacon
know
and
how much
Gunn
space
are
you
playing
have
on my outside.
and make sure you get your feet down. But yeah,
And then
coming back to the football,
plays in
I
the
like
middle
it. Good
with
vision.
that dude I got from the
10
Steelers.
yards still left on
Who's a
2nd
superstar
down.
middle linebacker. And once Leonard Floyd comes back from injury, I'm gonna have trouble finding a spot for everyone. But Leonard Floyd's also not coming back next year, so.
Wide open receiver.
Oh, fucking Waller just torched me.
Touchdown, Washington. Darren Waller, 33 yards.
Re-signing started like
And
2
the interception by the
3, I
Redskins. Dean leads to a touchdown.
That's what I'm scared for.
The tight
I need to
end
see
can kind of be
what
that
kind of
diamond in the
contract
rough
Ford's trying to
secret
get out of
weapon that
me.
you have, and right there they show you why.
Yeah, and it's becoming
I'm so
less of a
terrified.
secret, isn't it, partner? Every game that we do nowadays, the tight end is a featured receiver.
I don't.
Not
What
just
was the
a blocker,
franchise tag for?
as in the days of old.
And that almost makes it a brand new ballgame. Now it's a
I thought it was higher than what it was for Mariota, to be
And you
honest.
have to know they were holding their breath on the
wanna say
two-point play
it's gotta
because they
be like
had
12
to have it to get it within the
I wanted
range that
it,
you
yeah,
just
12
talked
14 or
about.
something, I think.
Dialed up their two-point play. It worked. Now they're
But I
feeling
don't
like they've got a shot at this one.
And he'll get it
Maybe it
up
was
to
10 to
about
12.
the 26-yard
If I
line,
get
just
for
across the
9,
25.
You know what?
that would be a good
I think
price
it
tag.
was,
The Titans offense now,
I think it
they
was
get set
12
to
because I
head
think he
back
got
out
paid
here.
14 or
Last
something by
time wasn't
the
pretty.
Chargers.
One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the
Oh,
quarterback some confidence.
money, run, baby.
A big pickup there on the run. 34 yards.
I mean,
Little pitch play,
I
toss
definitely
play.
see,
Allows the
like,
running
at
back
least
get some
where I'm
vision,
going
and some
with my
big
team
guys
right
get
now.
out in front. This time they did it to the
Because
right
I
side.
don't know if I'm going to be able to
Is
keep
there a
Henry,
preference, right or left, for a lot of
but
these
I
guys
have the
on
wide
ball at this
receivers and I
level?
have my
I know the good
elusive
old
back
days,
that I could really
most
spread
teams
the
were
field and
constructed
basically
to
turn this
run
into
to the
the
right side. I can't tell
New
you
Orleans
exactly
Saints
why.
that I had
That was
before.
the power side. The left side was what they used to call the quick side. But in this case, The power one.
Throwing middle, and
So
it's
at least
complete.
I know where I can
7
progress
yards to
to,
pick up on the pitch and catch.
whether or not I got the quarterback to do it.
Spread offense and then get them on the run when they're not expecting it.
Yeah. I mean, I have the back and like the wide receivers to do it. I got my tight end. So it really depends on who we get to the time.
They're going to look to throw.
Now, if Mario doesn't come back,
that's
that
complete
will
to
be
his
your head
running
and see
back. And
the
he'll
guy
go
next year, you're
down
going to
at
look
the
for another
28.
Hard to say without actually seeing who's in the draft class.
He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive.
If there's a guy there that I can draft that's better, then absolutely I'll take quarterback.
Is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Hold it.
In order for me to keep a lot of the guys that I need to keep in the next 1 or 2
Today's
years,
NFL, these big guys
I
are featured
definitely
receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups.
start thinking
And they
about the
had
future
one,
without
they were just unable to complete the
Oh, yeah.
pass.
He's supposed to be making $22 million next
Try
year.
again with the arm here on second down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's
What kind of contract
incomplete.
you give him?
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't
Apparently
think
it was
it'll
a heavily
change for as
backward
long as we
contract.
play football. If someone's trying to
Big,
throw the ball
avoided
and
the
you
signing
put
bonus or
pressure on
something.
them and make it tough,
I
that's
guess.
only going
I
to help
don't,
your defense.
Yeah,
I don't really look at the
since
money.
being
I'm not
hurried,
gonna
he
lie.
got rid of it
Once
before taking the hit, but incomplete.
I usually expect Madden contracts to be severely backloaded
And some
already.
room to roam now. And
Yeah, I
he'll
forget
have
what
the
it is like.
first down,
The
getting
signing
this one to
bonus,
the
if you give him a big
14-yard
signing bonus,
line.
it kills you up front and then it goes down in the back, or do I have it backwards? It's one of the two.
They're really excited.
I want to say a
because
big
you
signing
can plan
bonus
for a
drops
running
in the
game all
back
you
and a
want
little one
and want to press that advantage when you
raises
get it.
it in the
But
back.
for the most part, it's a little bit of a
But
surprise. And right now,
I usually
they've
just
got to keep that
take
going.
whatever contract they
Gotta continue
put
to
up there
grind
and
out
go
the
with
clock
it.
because it's definitely in their favor at this stage of the game. Can they
Because
close the game out and
I
continue to
don't-
do exactly what we just saw
feel
there?
comfortable trying
And
to
that's run the
negotiate with
football.
them.
It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first.
I mean, I try to be right, like,
Well, coaches always talk about
last
finding
time I
balance of
tried
offense.
to
I don't think you get much more balance than this.
be
Big-time
close
run,
to like a
big-time
fair
pass.
offer but cheap, and that totally backfired because everyone was like, took one and then said they weren't crazy afterwards. So.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great play there. Ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. Not only touchdown number 2 for him, but a big run to boot. However, still trailing.
Still trailing, but not
But it's
because
like-
of his
it's
efforts.
like the younger
He's
guys
playing
want
really
the
well.
less
And
signing
I love his
bonus,
long
and the older guys
speed
want
there,
the
right?
more
Able to
upfront
get
money.
out there and
Yeah.
burst all the way to the end zone. And smart
Or they're
enough
more likely to be
to
free
keep the
agents.
ball in his hands and get into the end zone for the
But,
touchdown.
I mean, I expect
in
Alshon
2016 on all levels of
He used to be
football,
31
we're seeing
when his
guys drop
contract's
it
up.
before the goal line.
If you
What's
keep
the rule,
chucking the
Brandon?
football field, he's not
Run
gonna.
into the goalpost
That's right.
before you
You
drop
taught
the
me
ball.
that.
There you go.
Out
I'm not
comes
used to having this
Washington's
good passing
offense
attack.
as they get set to take over here. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
I'm like a
But it's okay
100.
in terms of
180-degree
mindset.
difference than
Because they scored the last
Cleveland
time,
Browns in
they're
16.
not quite as worried about
In
being
16,
down
I
on the
ran the ball
scoreboard
all
because
over the
now
field
their
with
confidence
people.
is a little bit higher.
And then just
They
passed
feel like
when I
they got
had to.
something going, and in fact they can attack again and put more points on the
And
board.
then here, I mean,
Scoreboard
this is the first time I've ever
if
had
you're the
a
offense,
star
or you
quarterback
just
throw 50
focused on this
touchdowns in the
drive.
season
We
and over
wouldn't be
4,000
telling the
yards.
truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent, but you've got to
But,
set it aside right now and just
I have
focus on this
I have
series. That'll take care of the
receivers to do
scoreboard if they
that.
punch it into the end
Yeah,
zone.
you probably had a better
Yards on the
alignment.
pickup there, and it
Cleveland,
moves the
too.
sticks. So
I
here
did.
we
I
go,
did Joe
first
Thomas.
and 10 now.
I mean,
That was a
that
nicely
guy
run
alone
slant route, and
is
what the receiver's
he
trying
could
to
run
do
a whole
is make the
offensive line by
defender think he's
himself.
going upfield for a deeper route,
And I had, like,
and then
Joe
breaks it
Tone,
off. Usually
Bill
after about
Tone.
3 to 4
Oh, I got
steps,
stuck behind
it cuts
nothing.
towards the
Last
middle
year
of
was
the field,
way
and now
better.
what he's trying to
Last
do
year he was
is
a
use
quick
his
down.
body to keep the defender away
And
from the
he was like a
football
94
and give the
overall
quarterback a really nice
finished.
target. When you run a screen
And then I
pass
had
really
the
well,
center that was on
you
the
gotta
team was a
like the
quick
look
down,
of it
which he's
because so
only
many
one
parts
on
come
the
together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there,
That team was
catching the
built to run the
football,
ball.
then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that will be caught.
If Hamling can get his stuff together this year, he has the line to be a really good team.
Oh yeah, his line is
And he has the quarterback
that are
now.
made, and we just know the guys playing
It's
it
just a matter
are
of
really wishing
how
for
long it
college
takes him
rules.
to learn how to
Need that
use
one
one
foot
foot.
down instead of 2. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
he said his first 2 passes would have been interceptions.
And he's taken down at the 43.
Isn't a gunslinger.
A two-score game, obviously.
Did you see Romo's on the Niners?
Like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup, but they really
Jack Del Rio's the coach of the Redskins.
They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And really, if Bosley can get his money situation cleared up, he's got the quarterback for the future because he drafted that superstar guy.
I don't know what the hell happened to him last year. I mean, he started good and then he just collapsed.
I think he just got complacent.
Kept trying to do the same thing without.
Yeah, when those worked, it worked against Goose, though, so I'm just going to use it the whole season kind of thing to make people keep in there.
That was a nice completion on an out
Computer
route.
killed him
And
a lot too, so I don't know if it was
the result of arm strength by the quarterback.
I'm sure it was
and
turnovers
timing by
didn't
the
help.
receiver.
No, because it was like, I mean, a lot of stuff was the same, you know, drags across the middle and then play action that does all and then when he needed a first down, he went to Jimmy Graham.
And they're going to hurry back to the line.
And then he never ran out of an under center formation. Like his running, he ran from shotgun.
I mean, he had, like, he can get some decent runs with those. But yeah, I mean, if you meet a team that has, like, defensive ends and shit that set the edge, you have a problem.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
I still have not seen a pass interference.
Out of everyone's reach.
Okay.
Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. They gotta have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll set up a throw. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead,
we
it's
already had
4th
2
down.
in 1 week,
After
which
all the preparation,
we only
all the
had 2
practice,
called all
a
last
play
season.
like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just
So
unable to complete it.
They'll start getting called when like we don't need them to get called.
Yeah.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. And it is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Titans are close to finishing
fumble
off
or
this
bust
football
out a
game.
giant run here.
Well, they had to take one final shot at the end zone, but now things are looking really bleak.
And I agree with that totally. You had to take the shot if they did score. You know, whether you call it a miracle.
And now we're going to get a
they're going to use
timeout
some
on the
timeout.
Redskin
Jack.
defense. It's just their first.
like
They've
that.
got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Center attack.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
I'm playing FIFA.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
And the guy who plays for center attack looking for another ACL, so he's down for
How did he get 4th and 1? I was at the line when I plowed into the dude. Fuck it, it's preseason. I'm going to go for it just so I can run the clock out.
Yeah.
I'm on my own 22 with 39 seconds left. Oh, the boot's going to review it. That's nice. The ruling on the field is overturned. I knew I had it. I knew I had it. That's the first time that's happened. The booth reviewed the spot of the football.
And it gets overturned.
And it changes the whole format of what's about to happen because both sides had thought a certain call had been made. Now they have to flip back and start over.
And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
I love that Mooney guy. He's dancing after every first down. I love it. Currently averaging 8.6 yards a catch.
Those holes have to look huge. Similar to a great hitter. Seeing a ball come into the plate and he's in the zone. The ball looks like a beach ball to him. He's just smacking it over the wall.
Oh, that's what my favorite
He's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock.
Can I get it right back?
And this is intercepted.
Back interception.
That should do it. A great read, and it's picked off. And that will write a finish.
I love preseason. 30-15. Woo! And I got to cut like 2 people.